welcome back to another episode of the Monolog podcast. I'm going to be the host for this evening. We're down one suspect today. Jose is currently on vacation.
Lucky him.
So I'm here with the unusual but usual suspect, Julio and Rick. What's good, y'all?
What's up? Goddamn. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Damn it, Ricky.
Ew. Don't do that again.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with Julio, your article, which reads, could Elon Musk $43 billion buy every Toyota Camry on Earth?
Yeah, so if you guys haven't been keeping up with the news lately, Elon Musk is right now trying to buy the majority share of Twitter stocks, which would make him, in a sense, the owner of Twitter. And he's offering up $43 billion. That's got to be one massive hole burning in his pocket, right? Well, money burning in his pocket.
Because Toyotas are fucking reliable.
So, so pretty much this past week, James Gilboy from from The Drive wrote up an article where he's estimated that with that amount of money, Elon Musk could potentially buy every Toyota Camry ever made up until last week. Because, production hasn't stopped.
The ones that have been destroyed.
And wrecked and all that good stuff. So, the estimates are that there are still at least, out of the 10 million Toyota Camrys built, 10 million, yeah. 7.2 million still out there.
Including one that I own.
Mm-hmm. You've owned two. So, with that being said, what would you guys buy with $43 billion? Because that's amazing to me that, that's the estimate that came out of what you could do and buy a reliable car. 7.2 million
so
times.
I'd use that money to do a social experiment.
Yeah? What would it be?
Yeah.
What would it be?
You got time? Because it's a lot.
We just started. Let's go.
Alright, so basically, I would, and this is going to take a while, because I'd basically start my own damn country.
With $43 billion?
Starting that off. Yep.
It's possible, yeah.
Start my own country.
It would still put you amongst the 10 richest countries in the world.
And then basically try to build my own version of Wakanda.
Ooh.
With or without black people?
With or without universal health care?
I'm definitely.
So a black-owned Wakanda. A legit Wakanda.
Basically employing is...
Okay, so then that would leave that would leave African Americans out. These were all the Africans.
No. I said I'd build my own Wakanda.
You said your own version of Wakanda. That's why I said, where do we draw?
Am I allowed to come over there and be a citizen or just a resident?
As long as you don't fuck shit up.
What's your opinion of fucking shit up?
Spreading your genes everywhere.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Trying to make everything about you.
I'm gonna make a bunch of these. That's what I'm gonna do.
No. So you start basically. It's not that hard of a story, right? You would just start your own country.
And it won't be a monarchy either, because I don't believe in that shit.
Right.
I would prefer.
So how would you go about it? So would you be the first president?
No.
Are you gonna have political parties?
Yes and no. So the way that I would go about it is basically the way that I basically have a council, a group of people who come together to basically work out the issues and do pretty much what's best for the people. The only difference is the person who was leading the council won't have that much power. So it'll be somewhat similar to the presidency, but not really. Because the only way he would step in is if those two can't come to an agreement on a specific issue or topic. or a bill, if that's the language people are looking for. In which case, he'd listen to both sides and then make his decision on whether or not it should be passed or vetoed.
Okay, so the way I'm hearing it is your council would be something like the Electoral College.
Yeah.
Right? So how many people would be on this council?
So I'd pretty much split my country into districts, and there'd be 2 representatives for each district.
That sounds kind of
like the Hunger Games.
Pretty much, except no one's dying. Although I did think about going to maybe you just have to fight each other for your fucking bill to get passed. Someone holding it up, beat his ass on the floor.
Well, here's some things you could do with $43 billion, right? Which the drive hinted on. So one is end homelessness across the United States. For a year, maybe a little bit more than that. I mean, we're talking $43 billion fucking dollars. Like,
if you end homelessness and give them jobs, then
and homes.
Well, no, the idea that you're ending homelessness implies that you're giving them a home.
Giving them a home, and then give them jobs so that they can keep said home.
Yeah.
And if to be honest, like if I had the power to do so, I'd get rid of taxes completely.
Well, in your own country, you would, right?
I think honestly, something that somebody pitched to me one day was there should be a state and federal sales tax, and that's it, and that should provide enough for everything.
Theoretically, yes.
Theoretically.
The problem is they could at some point raise that in order to meet whatever.
Well, yeah, it's like...
Call me fucked up, but if I had $43 billion, I'd buy myself an island and just live my life out.
Same. I you know what? Like...
It's not
enough
money to support you and whoever you want on that island. Build you a nice ass house. Got enough money to keep that shit stocked and furbished for the rest of your damn life.
Build some infrastructure.
Nothing to fucking worry about.
Build some infrastructure so you have running
internet. The best goddamn
exactly. You'll have running water. You'll have electricity.
You know what I mean? Like I don't.
You could have the.
I'm okay. So I'm 33 now. I'm at a point where, as much as I want to save the world and change it, I do understand that like the people at the very top, keep this chaos going.
Oh yeah, totally.
And some tells me that they're going to try and derail any effort you put into making the world a better place.
Listen, anybody that's as dark as me or darker has been murdered for it. So,
I mean, look at the guy who created that car that runs off water. They didn't even hide that shit. They just killed him.
They killed his ass in like 2 days.
There was a guy in the valley that figured out how to run cars off of gasoline fuels.
I remember that.
Oil industry then
that were getting 100 miles to the gallon.
Like that.
And they offed him off too.
A bunch of when Nikola Tesla fucking died, they confiscated like a bunch of his chests that had like a shit ton of
like
fucking
seven of his fucking chests.
Basically propel us into a new technological fucking advancement.
Yep. So yeah, now if I had that kind of money, Julio, I'm gone. I'm sorry. I'm not helping anybody except my immediate people. I'm fucking gone.
Yeah, I'd definitely give each of you $1 billion.
Oh yeah, with $1 billion, I'm good.
Just one? You selfish ass bitch.
Just come and ask.
I want $5 billion up front, Marcus.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Listen, I would want 2.5 just up front. Afterwards, you'll never have to see me again.
But I'd want to.
I know, but that's the thing. Like, you would never have to.
Yeah, that's the point.
But no, my point is, you would never have to.
Over to your island, you come over to my island.
We would change our identity.
You wanted to hang out,
and nobody would know we exist, but we know we exist.
No, actually, I love being me.
Shit.
I love being me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not changing shit. I love being me. because it falls back to that thing that we're talking about, right? Like where we're conversating later. But let's keep talking about your car situation. So there's enough cars that $43 billion would buy off all those Toyotas.
So the 7.2 million still in existence out of the 12 million Camrys produced in the last 36 years.
My question is, why are you
that's
buying
what I'm asking.
those Camrys?
Nah, it's just what somebody's like ideas.
Because then you could sell them, you could flip them.
Hey, in today's used car market, you can make a good amount of change off those Camrys.
Yeah, only way I'd sell mine. If I found out you trying to buy fucking Camrys and you asked me to give you mine, shit.
Well, let me give you guys some. Some examples.
We're missing the bigger story. We're definitely sidestepping the bigger story here.
Elon Musk.
We're missing the fact that Twitter itself is actually willing to take the poison pill before letting Elon Musk
don't want to sell for shit to Elon Musk at all. And in his,
well, they were willing to like sell to their shareholders at a much lower cost, so that they could offset
that he can buy
the amount of shares that Elon Musk is buying. And it leads me to my bigger question, like, so if that's the case, is Twitter really a free speech?
Well, Elon Musk's argument is he wants to buy it so it can be a more free speech platform, because he feels like some people have been.
I don't believe that.
Well, because he wants to privatize it.
I don't believe it either.
Well, Elon Musk wants to buy it so that he could privatize it and make the changes necessary for it to be an actual free speech platform. And I have more of a reason to believe him than I do Twitter itself, because Twitter has banned so many people. And don't get me wrong, there's plenty of people out there spewing out hate speech and don't need platforms. But the fact that you're not allowed on that platform is a direct indication that you don't actually have free speech on that platform.
Here's what's kind of stupid too, like for Twitter, right? Twitter does allow a lot of weird shit. Like, porn stars can literally post clips of them fucking on their accounts. How is that an appropriate thing to post?
Accounts.
Right? But how's that? And I get there's like age restrictions and shit, but still, like, how is that appropriate to post that? But let's say there's somebody out there who's trying to like prove a legitimate point and they get banned because maybe one sentence they said isn't what somebody likes to hear.
It's called being mass.
Well, it's because you don't agree with Twitter's ideology.
Reported. What's that, Rick?
When someone goes against the grain, you're going to get canceled.
Yeah, Ricky. Pretty much. Yeah, you would get canceled for sure.
Yeah, no, trust me, I've been banned from Twitter for like a week.
What? You're just now telling us this?
Yeah, no. That's my point. Like, so if you go against the grain and you don't agree with somebody's ideology, and there's enough people, if they have enough followers and they're willing to report you, then it creates this massive problem. But that means that there is no actual free speech.
That's the issue. A lot of people on TikTok deal with. People with big followings who talk a lot of toxic shit, weaponize their followers against the people they don't like.
That's my biggest issue with social media. Social media doesn't actually, regardless of the platform, they don't actually stand for free speech. Every social media platform has taken a stance on what they want to and don't want to stand for, and will weaponize their power.
I can go on IG
to minimize that.
Fine.
And so what the problem is that it doesn't allow people to actually have a back and forth. Like, so for example, I personally feel that there definitely should be a way to verify yourself, no matter how small or how big you are on the internet. That way you as a person can be held accountable for your own actions and what you spew, because you're either going to stand for something or fall for everything.
On IG, this happens a lot where people create like fake accounts of other people, and spam people.
That's exactly why I say you should be verified. It takes for
fucking ever for like them to be like, okay, we're finally taking it down.
Even after so many people mass report saying it's just a fake account,
dude. It's like, and that's why that's like what Ricky said. There should be a way for them to just verify you. Like, hey, this is who I really am.
Yeah, one of the issues.
Here's my driver's license. Here's my whatever.
They leave the reporting up to a algorithm.
Yep.
And that algorithm pretty much does not work the way that, well, it works the way that it was intended, but not the way that people think it should work.
Oh, agreed.
For example, you can get a video or post taken down for hate speech when you're not even, like, you didn't even say shit. There was no audio whatsoever. It's probably just, well, no voice,
dude,
ever, but just music and pointing some shit out.
I posted a photo years ago, like a meme on Facebook of a dog doing like a stunt or like a trick or something, and it got reported. And here's the thing, years ago, and I got a message from Facebook about a month or so ago that somebody found it and reported it for like being like false information or something. Like, it's a dog doing a trick.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You said someone reported it, so it wasn't Facebook. Someone saw that, got offended, and reported it.
Yeah, and I get a notification from Facebook like, hey, somebody reported this, so we took it down. I'm like, it was a dog doing a trick. And here's the stupid thing.
Viral...
And this was years ago that I posted that shit.
And?
Like,
what is that supposed to mean?
To me, it's just fucking stupid. Like, who the fuck? Somebody had gone back through my post to fucking find that and be like, oh my god, I find this offensive. Fuck you.
Yeah, because they could be a fucking idiot PETA supporting dog lover, and they saw that as, I don't know, fucking dog slavery or some shit.
Dude, I think it was a
You
dog.
can never justify some of these crazy sons of bitches. Remember that viral video I told you guys about that I made on TikTok?
Yeah.
Got over almost 100,000 views, 11,000 likes, 1,500 comments, and it got taken down for harassment and bullying.
I just texted her back because she said, she said, I'm glad we're on the same page. I was like, are we? Because I'm saying, let's eat humans.
That is so out of context.
Yeah, right.
Nobody's gonna get that, bro. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, guys. So that's all I got for this. I think we're done with this episode.
Yep. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our other videos and episodes, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Okay.
God damn it, Rick. Oh man, you are a savage, bro.
I think I'm gonna stop this one and start a new one.
Good call.